Cyclone Alfred has certainly already blown Anthony Albanese's election plans to shreds, or so it seems. It was all set. It seemed almost certain, really, to call the election this weekend or on Monday at the latest, so he could go to the polls on April 12. But now the opposition is saying, how dare you? How could you call an election on Monday when you've got this cyclone causing havoc and who knows what damage by then, even lives, God spare us.
Some people will have lost everything. That's the reality of these weather events. And to go to an election at that stage, at that time, I think the Prime Minister would have a tin ear to do that.
And you could see the Prime Minister already today thinking, might have to wait, which would mean he'd then have to hand down a March 25 budget after all, almost certainly, which he doesn't have to if it's called an election.
You couldn't call an election in the face of a natural disaster like this. That's just not going to, I mean, that would be a tin ear, which you don't have. That couldn't happen, surely.
Kieran, I'm focused on not on votes. I'm focused on lives. I'm focused on Australians and Australians showing our character at this difficult time. You know, what I've been focused on, Kieran, is governing. We have a budget that we're prepared for, and we put out the time...
It sounds like you're delivering the budget.
Well, we put out the timetable of that last year, Kieran.
It's all very awkward. When you look at the last states Albanese's got left to call an election, if he doesn't call one for the 12th of April, then it's April 19. Well, that's out. That's Easter. April 26 is out. That's Anzac Day and the long weekend. Voters hate being interrupted to vote, which leaves May 3, 10, and the very last day before time's up, May 17. Clinging on to the last minute looks too desperate. So you can see why Albanese's plans have gone with the wind.